There is a situation developing inside Bank of America Stadium that requires immediate attention from the Carolina front office. While the local media keeps buzzing about our big-profile targets, there is an absolute dog flying totally under the radar who desperately needs a new deal. This specific guy has quietly become the true backbone of our offensive revival, and the primary reason our quarterback can finally breathe inside the pocket. Securing this critical puzzle piece is absolutely mandatory if we want to maintain our rugged physical identity. They must get this contract done right away. Alright, Panthers fans, let's dive into a crucial discussion that's gaining traction. The future of our outstanding guard, Damien Lewis. This isn't just about another contract. It's about solidifying the foundation of our offensive line for years to come. Lewis joined us in 2024 as part of a major investment to finally protect Bryce Young and ignite our run game, and he has absolutely delivered. He arrived alongside Robert Hunt, and while Hunt has been good, Lewis has been nothing short of phenomenal, arguably the more impactful signing. Think about it this way. His presence has completely transformed the interior of our line. According to Bleacher Report, Lewis ranks 7th in their critical roster piece tier among left guards, and Pro Football Focus, PFF, places him 7th among all guards. Dalton Wasserman of PFF highlighted his incredible performance, stating, "Lewis has quietly played the best football of his career since joining Carolina in 2024. With a 79.7 PFF grade since the start of the 2024 season, he ranks 7th among all guards with at least 600 snaps played. He's one of only 3 guards to achieve a 75.0 or higher PFF grade in both pass protection and run blocking, putting him in elite company with Quentin Nelson and Quinn Miners." As Panthers fans, we've longed for this kind of consistent, dominant play on the interior, especially for Bryce Young's development and our desire to run the ball effectively. The news isn't an extension announcement yet, but a powerful argument from experts that we must extend him before his free agency in 2028. This urgency resonates deeply because we simply cannot afford to lose such a vital piece. Our immediate focus on Damien Lewis gains even more weight when we consider the team's approach to other crucial contracts, like Bryce Young's, which the Panthers have openly stated they will let play out into his 4th season. This deliberate patience, while understandable for a quarterback, highlights the contrasting urgency for Lewis, especially given his initial contract in 2024 was significantly smaller than Robert Hunt's, despite their shared position. The front office made a clear strategic decision to overhaul the interior offensive line that year, a move that unequivocally paid dividends. The offensive tackles remained largely consistent from 2023, meaning it was Lewis and Hunt's immediate impact that directly enabled Bryce Young's crucial breakout season. While Hunt has performed admirably, earning a functional performer tier ranking of 21st among right guards from Bleacher Report and 28th overall from PFF, Lewis's elite output makes him a fundamentally different caliber of player for us. Historically, this team and many others across the league have seen the risk of waiting too long. Allowing a player performing at Lewis's high level to enter his final 2 seasons without a new deal often leads to significantly higher financial costs, or worse, losing them entirely to free agency and creating a void. The truth is, while the organization typically prefers not to jump the gun on extensions, particularly with Lewis having this season and next remaining on his current deal, head coach Dave Canales and owner David Tepper understand Lewis's singular importance to both our desired run game and Bryce Young's continued development. Securing him now guarantees foundational stability for an offense we are actively building, safeguarding our future investments. Alright, so we've covered the undeniable evidence of Damien Lewis's elite performance, but now let's shift our focus to what this potential extension truly means for our Carolina Panthers. This isn't just about rewarding a player. It's about strategic foresight to build a championship contender. Waiting on a talent of Lewis's caliber guarantees his market value will escalate, forcing a premium payment later or risking losing him. Extending Lewis now immediately solidifies our offensive line core through 2028 and beyond, ensuring vital continuity for Dave Canales' offense and giving Bryce Young consistent top-tier protection. This proactive move safeguards precious future cap space, allowing flexibility to address other needs instead of a costly bidding war. For our upcoming games, a secured Lewis guarantees stout run blocking and consistent pass protection against formidable defensive fronts, especially NFC South rivals like the New Orleans Saints or Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He provides Bryce Young critical extra seconds to make plays against pressure-heavy schemes. The bottom line here is solidifying Lewis's place makes our offensive identity more resilient, directly boosting our standing against rivals and signaling our commitment to sustained playoff success. This move ensures Bryce Young has every opportunity to thrive and lead us deep into the postseason. His confidence will surge, knowing his blindside is perfectly secure. This signals our absolute commitment to his long-term development. We're building a true championship foundation around Bryce, providing the elite protection he needs. This critical investment ensures high-level offensive performance. Our ambition to bring home a Super Bowl is very clear. Get ready for a dominant era. One of the most compelling arguments for securing Damien Lewis centers on his almost unprecedented combination of high-level pass protection and dominant run blocking. This isn't merely about one aspect of line play, it's about his consistent excellence in both, incredibly rare and providing the precise foundation Bryce Young needs. His transformative presence directly enabled Young to salvage his own career, a consequence of our improved interior line. This dual proficiency, placing him among the league's top guards, makes him a linchpin for both our desired ground game and keeping our franchise quarterback upright. The counter-argument against an early extension, however, revolves around the significant financial commitment. Committing substantial long-term capital to a guard with 2 seasons remaining naturally raises questions about future cap flexibility. There's always the inherent risk of a player declining post-extension or sustaining a major injury, making such an investment appear premature, especially with other pressing needs across the roster. What nobody is talking about is how this decision sits within the larger picture of the Panthers' looming contract choices. While Lewis is highlighted as potentially the most important extension candidate on the roster outside of Young, he isn't the only significant player. Cornerback Mike Jackson, for example, is headed for free agency this season, and his departure would create a substantial void in our secondary. Bryce Young's massive future contract, though deferred, also weighs heavily on these discussions. Here's where I land on this. While financial caution is always wise, the evidence of Lewis's singular impact on our offense, and, crucially, on Bryce Young's development, is too strong to ignore. Bringing together the immediate need to secure Damien Lewis and the strategic vision for our Carolina Panthers, we see a path forward that is both exciting and essential. This isn't just a contract negotiation, it's a foundational declaration of how this franchise intends to build for sustained success over the next several seasons. Extending Lewis now would signify a proactive, intelligent approach to roster management, signaling to other players and the league that the Panthers reward impactful performance and are serious about protecting their critical assets, especially Bryce Young. It solidifies the offensive identity Dave Canales is meticulously crafting, one built on a powerful run game and an impenetrable pocket, ensuring consistency where it matters most. As fans, we should feel a profound sense of optimism and confidence heading into the season. This move, more than almost any other, demonstrates a clear commitment from our owner David Tepper to invest wisely in the infrastructure around our young quarterback, rather than hoping for talent to emerge without proper support. Here's the thing nobody wants to say. Waiting to see if Lewis continues